Enter the riveting academic world of fat pride. Bursting at the seams with self-love, acceptance, and, well, just bursting at the seams, it turns out that there is an entire academic discipline known as fat studies, home to peer-reviewed think pieces such as Overcoming Fear of Fat and Queering Fat Embodiment. Yes, this is actually being taught by professors at some of the world's most prestigious institutions. There's even an annual Fat Studies conference at Massey University where all the brave and beautiful postgrads can submit their essays and present them in their fun-sized safe space. Now, I decided to write and submit my very own Fat Studies paper for presentation, and with the help of my brilliant researcher, I wrote an entire essay titled Embracing Fatness as Self-Care in the Era of Trump. I then submitted the abstract to the conference, and, did I say that I wrote the essay? I meant to say it was submitted by Sea Matheson, a wonderful and totally academically legitimate genderqueer fat pride activist.
Hello, I am Sea Matheson. I am an activist based out of Austin, Texas, specifically working with the non-binary and fat community to help increase presence of intersectional and non-binary people with such events in Austin as Women's March, March for Our Lives, most recently the global climate strikes. My preferred pronouns are she and her, and my paper, Embracing Fatness as Self-Care in the Era of Donald Trump, is something I'm thrilled to be presenting and has been accepted here at the New Zealand Fat Studies Conference 2020. Space is an important element of self-care, and one tool for creating both ideological and physical space is fatness. When I was younger, on several occasions, I was touched or fondled sexually. And on some of these occasions, it was done without my permission. So in college and grad school, however, and at this point, to be clear, I did not yet identify as fat. One day, however, all of that changed. I was fueling my vehicle at a nearby gas station, and as I was collecting my receipt, a man reached out and tried to touch me, sexually. And I had a realization that I wasn't worried. Now, why was I not worried? Because I understood that in that moment, because of what at this point I was referring to as my freshman pounds, my newfound fat, this stranger, regardless of his determination, would have far greater difficulty in grabbing my genitalia without my consent. And that was where I began to explore the idea that fatness can be self-care. From that point on, I actively I identified as fat.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.